Well, good day, good day. This is Robert Brown with the Robert Report. How you doing today? Uh, I'm going through some situations right here. Let me bring the topic of the day up. The hip hop vote. Black celebrities being used by white politicians to get black votes. Now you see a picture, Lil Weezy up there with Donald Trump. I had a picture of Jeezy with Biden, but you also got Jermaine Dupri up there with Joe Biden. Now, I'm going to talk about this a little bit. We got a lot of celebrities and they have their pick of who they support. The problem I have is with the black community is when they see somebody with bigot Trump, they go all off and shame the person that's with bigot Trump for meeting with him, for being used by Trump to get a photo op, but won't say nothing to Joe Biden, who's getting a photo op with Jermaine Dupri or a photo op with young Jeezy. Well, I know you think, well, I'm not convinced Joe Biden's a bigot, because he worked in the Obama administration. He worked in a Democratic administration led by Obama. Let's get that straight. Like I told you before, he was not handpicked by Obama. He was selected by the DNC for strategic purposes so Obama can win an election that he cannot win unless he have the right vice president. Same thing with Kamala Harris being selected by the DNC and Tom Perez because of the many demographics she can pick out to. That's why they didn't pick Stacey Abrams, even though I thought Stacey Abrams would have been a better pick than Kamala Harris because she never really passed any policies to affect black people in her state as prosecutor, as district attorney, as, attorney general. Disproportionately. Some of them deserve it. There's a lot of people didn't deserve the stuff that they had to go through under that administration as district attorney and attorney general. Celebrities. So why are you people are getting mad? And I don't blame you. You guys jumped on Ice Cube and didn't even know what the heck you're talking about. You assume just because somebody tweeted about Ice Cube, y'all believe that crap. You got to talk to the man. The man said, ain't had nothing to do with Trump. I had a plan. Both of them trying to get black support. Both of them trying to get black vote. I don't give a crap who get the black vote. I just want to make sure that black things get done for black people. And if that means I have to get you to the table because you don't want to fight for it, if it take the other person to get you to the table, then get to the table. That's why I said politics isn't a game of chess, even though you think that. Politics is a game of leverage. He who has the most leverage wins. The only way you're going to gain power is you got to use leverage, your leverage. And Ice Cube uses leverage that, look, the only reason y'all talking about my plan is because Trump at least looked at my plan. He looked at it. I don't buy whether, and he said it all through the interview, I'm not buying whether he's going to do it or not. I don't mind him doing it because it's not about him and it's not about them. It's about my people. And you got a lot of people saying, I wouldn't have did nothing with Trump, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't have showed up. I wouldn't have did nothing with Trump because he don't like black people. But yeah, y'all think about, I'll at least try with Biden because he like black people. How do you, just because you got somebody right next to you don't mean they're for you. You know the old saying where it says skin folks ain't always your kin folks, or your kin folks is not always your skin folks. Now, I want to look at some of the celebrities that's actually and who they're supporting, and y'all need to get on both of them because to me, personally, I don't care whether you're going to go to Biden. I don't care if you go to Trump. If you got leverage to hold over both of them, hold it. When it comes to the black community gain power, there is no team but Team Black. There is no team. Because at the end of the day, white supremacy is nothing but a good cop, bad cop scenario The bad cop being the Republican Party and the good cop being the Democratic Party. At the end of the day, they still trying to put you in jail. One just doing it the nice way. The other one's doing it up front, ugly in your face, slamming your head into the ground, slamming you on the wall, choking you, denying you water, light in your face, smoking in your face when you know you want a cigarette. The other one come in. Don't pay him no mind. Look here. This guy's crazy. Okay. Want a cigarette? Okay. I'll take one too. You need a light? Okay. You want some coffee? All right. Hold on a second. Karen, could you get him some coffee, please? Yeah, Starbucks. What kind you want? Caramel macchiato? Caramel macchiato? All right. Just breathe. Just breathe. We're gonna work through this. That dude is trying to get you to jail. At least the other one is in your face, letting you know he'll crack your head and he'll bust your head wide open. You better give him some information. And to save you from that person, Joe, take a break. You're getting a little too aggressive. You know, go take a break. Sit down. Let me talk to the kid for a little bit. Good cop, bad cop. That's all it is. Every election year, good cop, bad cop. And we keep falling for it. Now you got bad cop with a celebrity and good cop with a celebrity, and people fall for the good cop celebrity. And you're mad at the person who fell for the bad cop celebrity. And I'm saying both of them are cops, bro. Both of them are trying to prosecute and get their numbers up. Both of them don't supposed to be going by a quota submission, but the men at the top expect you to perform. And you best perform. I want to see a number in the box. Let's take a look at this. Celebrities who support Joe Biden for president, 1 through 60. It's a lot of them. The Rock. Now, The Rock is a registered Republican. But they say he's supporting Joe. He said, Joe, you had such an incredible career. Really, Rock? Really? You've led with such great compassion, heart, drive, and soul. Really, Rock? Where and how? Where and how? Yeah, he forced Obama and Hillary Clinton to side with the LGBTQ. He did that. He started that. But Rock, incredible career, bruh. Now, don't get me wrong. Trump is trash, and I threw Trump in the trash a long time ago. I've never been a Trump supporter. I never will support Trump, and I never did. But folks think that I automatically got to love the other person. No, I don't. You got to give me a reason to love him, and Joe ain't never gave me no reason to love him. But I'm willing to see that if you do get in office, I got to be after him now. Because I would like for Joe Biden to push black policies. I would like Joe to overturn the crime bill and redo it where it doesn't disproportionately affect blacks, where it doesn't lock us up in the droves. I'm glad they're working on legislation to get rid of the ending all private prison systems. I can go on and on. The Rock. Who's this? Vivica Fox? Stefan Aisha Curry? Jay Leno? Joe Biden? But let's stick with the black people. Tracy Ellis Ross, half black, half white. I'm not even thinking about that. Here we got Cardi B, original Sanders supporter, but of course she's supporting Joe Biden. Mark Cuban, a guy who I believe he should have ran for president. I can go on and on. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Keegan Michael Key, half white, half black. Common and John Legend. Billy Porter, well, you know where he at. I ain't gonna go there. I'm just looking at the black people now. Jennifer Hudson. Titus Burgess. Don Cheadle. John Legend. We already did that. Looking at the black people now. Black people. Got to be more black people than this, man. Come on. All right, just bear with me. I'm looking for the black people. Wanda Sykes, of course, champion for LGBTQ rights. Where we go, you know she all day Biden. She couldn't stand Bernie Sanders. She can't stand progressives. She know Biden's gonna protect her money. All right, so this is just what CBS reported on the many people that's supporting Joe Biden for president. Let's look at Donald Trump's celebrities. Only 38. Nowhere near 60. See how many blacks are there? All these white guys. Well, we got Herschel Walker. Who else? Lord have mercy. Yep. Kiss. They lips stay on the butt of Trump. Stacey Dash. I don't even know. She don't even look black. Jack Brewer. Isaiah Washington. A lot of Latinos, I'll tell you that. Most of these people are wealthy and they're trying to protect their money. Either way, whether it's a Trump administration or whether it's a Biden administration, their money is protected. Their money is protected. Now, I put that up there for a reason because we clown black people supporting for Trump. I don't know why. I really don't care. Y'all make that a big issue. I don't. I don't see them no different than the people who support Biden. You already know me. I believe there's the upfront bigot, the loud and brash bigot, and there's the down low key bigot in Biden. There's plenty of evidence to prove their bigotry, policies, and just outright character. I don't believe surrounding around of black people make you less than a bigot, and I don't believe you not surrounded by black people make you a person that's for black people. At the end of the day, these celebrities are forcing their endorsement. Most of them are rich. Most of them, either way, whether it's Joe Biden or Donald Trump, their money is protected. It's one thing I noticed about Trump. Trump respect black people with money. Black people with no money, he ain't respecting them. One thing I can say about Joe Biden respect black people with power. But he haven't shown any compassion toward black people with no money. His record proves it. So I'm going after both. I yell at the black celebrities that's kissing Joe Biden's behind, and I yell at the black celebrities that's kissing Trump behind. When both of them should be pressuring them, coming together and pressuring them to do more for black people. I'm not kissing your behind. If I do come, a lot of people think you shouldn't go meet with these people. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't necessarily meet that. If you got backup, then you go meet. If you can build a community behind you, if you can build a grassroots movement behind you, then you go meet with them. Until then, you have no reason to meet with neither one of them. My one voice, as they say in the video before, your one voice matters. My one voice don't matter when it comes to me advocating for power for my black people. It only matters when I collectively, with my black people, in one unison, talking to the left and talking to the right, that you're ignoring us and we're the one that's keeping you in power. And just like they said in Charlottesville, you ain't going to replace us. Even though we believe we're equal, we do understand politically we're not equal. Politically, we're not, as a human race, as humanity, we're equal. But politically, we're not evil. We are the strength and the backbone of the Democratic Party. And that's why the Republican Party want to lie and connive us into going to vote for them, because they know our strength. And they want to use political celebrities that think they can pull us over. Oh, Lil Wayne is over here. 50 Cent is over here. But yet the Democratic Party say, okay, well, I mean, we got Don Cheadle. I mean, we got all Don Cheadle and all of them. They support Biden. Man, I'm not supporting I would never voice my support. I would never voice, because of the power of leverage and the power of posturing and the power of building the consensus. I would never, ever voice my support for either one of these people. I will go and vote, but I'm not voting my support for either one of these turkeys because of their past. The only way you will get me to voice my support is when you come with some policies on what you're going to do for my people. My voice, my support, and my vote will always go toward black empowerment. And if you faking the funk and shimming and shamming around when it comes to blacks being empowered, kiss my behind, you ain't getting my vote. Until you decide to make that decision on you, will do the will of the people, specifically for black people, you will get my vote. Now, you may have a couple policies in your plank that I may support, and you may get my vote. And most of the time, a lot of petition, like I said, I'm always voting. I never turn down a voting event. Never. I always vote. But that don't necessarily mean I'm going to vote for you. And I don't mean necessarily I'm going to vote for your guy. I will always push your guy to advocate for black people in order to get a vote. I'm not just giving my vote up. So in the future, I would like to see these celebrities, black celebrities, stop voicing their support, stop showing their allegiance to politicians who have not showed any allegiance legislatively toward you. The time of voicing and running the mouth and all that is done. Politician, you can talk. No, I want it. I want it on paper. I want a promise, kind of like a contract, that you're going to do these things for me. We have the mission. We have the policy. We give it to you. You go advocate it for. That's how this thing will be done in the next 5 to 10 years. The consensus will grow. The B1 Brigade, the ADOS movement will begin to grow in massive numbers, and we'll hold plenty of leverage over these two parties. We will begin to detach ourselves, taking Malcolm X's strategy of detaching ourselves from political alliances and just become an alliance within ourselves, forcing the other two political parties and any other ones that decide to creep up to come to us. There's a lot of third parties and fourth party would like to have our support too, to give them that leverage. More black people come on code, we can make a new party in one day. And I'm not talking about that crap that Puffy got. Either we going to side with a party that's going to do our bidding and give them the numbers to be a valuable competition, or we going to become our own party to be a valuable competition, or one of you two going to make a deal. Either way, wherever we at, you're going to need us. Without us, you can't live. That's what I call leverage. Politics is not a game of chess. Winning an election is a game of chess, but politics is not a game of chess. It's a game of leverage. We have the leverage, black people. Understand your power and start speaking up in the midst of your party. I don't care if you're in a Republican Party and you're black. I don't care if you're in a Democratic Party, you're black. You need to start speaking up in those parties and telling them how much power you get. You have the power to swing everything over to the left or right. Black people. I say detach yourself from both of these parties and start swinging black. That's the only way you're going to get the things that you need done. Stop following these black celebrities who gives a crap who they support. What you should be telling both of them on both sides, disconnect and reconnect with your people. Because only outside the party you'll be able to get things done as a collective. The proof is in our history. Dr. King did it. We started electing our own politicians. That's how Adam Clayton Powell got elected. And a lot of other people got elected because we elected within our community. Not because of a party, because we want that person. We told that person, here's what we want to happen. We're sending you to D.C. for you to make it happen. That's what we're doing with Jamal Bowman, the Democratic here in the Bronx and Mount Vernon. We're giving them our agenda, and we expect him to push our agenda. If he don't, I don't care if he's black or not. He's out. Because he's not serving our interests. And that's how you should be about every politician. You're not serving our interests, we're going to work to remove you. Don't matter about party. It'll matter about who your allegiance is to. And it's time for these people to start being aligned with us and start doing what we tell them to do. I'm Rob Brown with the Rob Report. I'll holler at you later. Peace.